Add this to your water to boost muscle hydration. After 60, even with plenty of water, you may still feel stiff or off, especially after 60, when cells hold less water and minerals are lost faster. But the good news, just a few natural additions to your water can boost hydration, ease cramps, and support recovery muscle. In today's video, I'll walk you through 4 simple, research-backed ingredients that are easy to find, easy to use, and completely safe for older adults. And the last one might surprise you because it's probably already in your kitchen, but rarely used at the right time. All of the information we share today is based on trusted scientific research. We've linked every study in the video description so you can check them yourself. And before we begin, please consider giving us a like, subscribing to the channel, and leaving a comment. It really helps us keep bringing helpful health tips to older adults everywhere. Now, let's begin. The first ingredient is something most people overlook because it sounds too simple: creatine. You might think creatine is just for bodybuilders, but really, it's a natural part of your body. Think of it like a little energy tank in your muscles. In your younger years, you had plenty of creatine reserves. That's why you could move fast, recover quickly, and feel strong without even thinking about it. But after 60, those reserves quietly start to run low. And when that happens, you might notice your legs feeling heavier or muscles cramping more easily. That's the silent effect of low creatine. Your muscles still work, but they've lost their edge. This is why creatine has become one of the most studied and trusted supplements for older adults in recent years. According to clinical reviews in 2022 published in Nutrients and the Journal of Cachexia, Sarcopenia, and Muscle, simply adding 2 to 3 grams of creatine a day can lead to significant improvements in strength, walking speed, coordination, and muscle preservation, even if you're not lifting weights or doing intense exercise. And the benefits don't stop at muscle. Some studies suggest creatine may also support memory, mental clarity, and even reduce low-grade inflammation, a hidden driver of fatigue and stiffness in aging bodies. Another 2021 study used D3-labeled creatine to directly track muscle mass in seniors and found a clear correlation between creatine levels and lean tissue hydration, especially in postmenopausal women. The best part, creatine is remarkably safe. When used in small daily amounts, it does not raise blood pressure, it does not harm the kidneys in healthy individuals, and it does not interfere with most medications. So, how do you use it? You should choosing a pure, unflavored form called creatine monohydrate. This is the gold standard used in most research. Start with 1 gram a day for the first week to allow your body to adjust, then move up to 2 or even 3 grams a day. The easiest time to take it is in the evening, stirred into a glass of water after dinner. Why evening? Because that's when your body is preparing for deep repair during sleep. And having creatine in your system helps fuel that natural rebuilding process overnight. It mixes easily, has no taste, and blends well with warm water or herbal tea. You don't need to cycle it. You don't need to load it like athletes do. Just a small, steady dose each night is enough to gradually refill your muscles' energy reserves. The second ingredient is one of the most powerful natural hydration tools we have, especially after 60, and that's freeze-dried coconut water. Few realize just how rich fresh coconut water is in essential electrolytes: potassium, magnesium, sodium, and calcium, the very minerals our muscles depend on to stay relaxed, hydrated, and responsive. And as we age, our body's ability to hold on to these minerals weakens. This is where freeze-dried coconut water becomes such a gentle game changer. It's not just coconut flavoring, it's the real water, dried slowly at freezing temperatures to preserve nearly all of its original enzymes and minerals. And when you rehydrate it by mixing into a glass of water, you get a drink that's biologically close to fresh coconut, but far more convenient, portable, and shelf-stable. What makes it so effective is its perfect natural balance of electrolytes. Potassium helps draw water into your muscle cells, reducing cramps and helping your legs feel more stable. Magnesium helps relax tight muscles and supports nerve function, and sodium, in just the right natural amount, helps you retain fluid without causing bloating or raising blood pressure. Together, they form what scientists call an isotonic solution. An isotonic solution is a drink that has the same balance of minerals and water as your body's natural fluids, like your blood or sweat. Because it matches your body so closely, it gets absorbed quickly and easily, helping you rehydrate faster than plain water. Because of this balance, your body absorbs coconut water faster and more efficiently than regular water, so you're not just drinking, you're actually replenishing. A 2022 publication in Value Edition in Coconut Water describes how freeze-drying helps preserve these delicate bioactive compounds without the spoilage risk of fresh coconut. Even more interesting, a 2025 study published in Frontiers in Plant Science highlighted that coconut water contains plant-based cytokinins. Think of it like a gentle bodyguard for your cells. It helps protect them from stress and damage. This means your muscles not only stay hydrated, but also recover better and feel less worn out over time. And its high potassium and low sodium ratio may also support healthy blood pressure, a quiet benefit many older adults appreciate. And unlike most store-bought sports drinks, which are often loaded with sugar and artificial coloring, freeze-dried coconut water contains no additives, no crash, no chemicals, just gentle, steady hydration the way nature intended. So, how do you use it? You should add 1 teaspoon of freeze-dried coconut water powder to your morning glass of water, ideally right after waking up, when your body is naturally low on fluids and minerals. Stir it in, let it dissolve, and sip slowly over 10 to 15 minutes. There's no sugar spike, no caffeine buzz, just smooth, natural hydration that helps your muscles, nerves, and mind wake up together. Make sure to choose a product with no added sugar, colors, or flavorings, just pure freeze-dried coconut water. And if you like, you can even combine it with the creatine from earlier, making a simple 2-in-1 hydration mix. The third ingredient is one you may have seen more often in gyms or on sports drink labels, but when chosen wisely, it becomes a quiet, powerful ally for anyone over 60, electrolyte powder. As we age, we lose more than just water. We lose the minerals dissolved in that water: sodium, potassium, magnesium, chloride. These tiny, charged particles, called electrolytes, are what allow your muscles to contract, your nerves to fire, and your cells to hold fluid. Without them, even if you drink plenty of water, you may still feel weak, dizzy, or foggy, especially after waking up, exercising, or even just sitting too long. Think of electrolytes as the wiring that powers hydration. Water is the fuel, but electrolytes are the electrical current that helps it reach every corner of your body, from your brain to your fingertips. Without the wiring, the fuel just spills with no direction. That's why plain water, especially after 60, is often not enough. It can pass right through you without fully rehydrating your cells. Here's where a well-formulated electrolyte powder makes a difference. The key is balance. According to a chapter in Evidence-Based Equine Nutrition, the ideal hydration state depends not on water alone, but on properly balanced electrolyte intake, especially with higher potassium and moderate sodium to prevent fluid loss through urine. Sodium, in the right dose, helps retain fluid. Potassium works like a cellular gatekeeper, pulling water deep into your muscle cells where it's needed most. Magnesium acts like a soft brake for overactive nerves and tight muscles, helping you feel calmer and less tense. Ideally, your electrolyte mix should contain a modest amount of sodium, around 300–500 mg, more potassium than sodium, and a dose of magnesium around 50–100 mg. When these minerals are present in the right proportions, they create what scientists call an isotonic solution, one that matches the makeup of your body's internal fluids and allows water to be absorbed, not wasted. And here's something fascinating. A 2025 study on hydrogel electrolytes, used for muscle-sensing wearables, showed how the right ionic conductivity keeps energy flowing smoothly through tissue-like material, even in cold, low-energy states. It's a perfect metaphor for aging muscles. They need consistent mineral flow to stay supple and responsive. So, how do you use electrolyte powders safely and effectively? I recommend starting with half a serving, about 1/4 teaspoon, or whatever equals approximately 300–500 mg sodium, added to your water once a day, ideally in the late morning or early afternoon. especially if you've been sweating, walking, or feeling drained. Avoid drinking it too close to bedtime unless it's a low-sodium formula. Stir well and sip slowly. You don't need much. And remember, more is not better. The goal isn't to load your body with minerals, but to gently restore what aging gradually erodes. Look for brands with no artificial sweeteners, preferably flavored lightly with real lemon or natural fruit. And the last ingredient mentioned today is something very simple, familiar, and close to each of us. This is lemon juice and natural mineral salt. Lemon juice is a rich source of natural vitamin C, which does far more than just support the immune system. It plays a crucial role in collagen production, maintaining the integrity of blood vessels and connective tissue, two foundations of healthy circulation and joint function. For anyone who struggles with swelling, fatigue, or stiffness after movement, this matters. Vitamin C also enhances the bioavailability of minerals like iron and magnesium, making it a synergistic companion to mineral salt. And here's where the magic truly happens. When lemon juice meets natural mineral salt, not table salt, but raw, unrefined salt containing a spectrum of trace minerals like potassium, magnesium, and calcium, you get an electrolyte-rich tonic that hydrates at the cellular level. Unlike refined sodium chloride that contributes to bloating and pressure imbalances, mineral salt supports water balance across cells, muscle contraction, and nerve function. This balance is essential for avoiding that drained, lightheaded feeling that often follows intense activity or extended periods of stress. According to research in the International Journal of Environmental Research and Public Health, strategic electrolyte replacement with balanced sodium and potassium levels is key for reducing the risk of dehydration, heat stroke, and hyponatremia in athletes and outdoor laborers. And a 2022 review titled Lemon Juice, a unique drink for restoring and supporting the body, emphasized lemon juice's ability to stimulate saliva and digestive secretions, enhance liver detoxification, and alkalize systemic pH, functions that support the body's resilience under physical and psychological stress. When paired with mineral salt, this duo creates a naturally isotonic drink, ideal for replenishing lost fluids and minerals in a gentle, whole food-based manner. Let's put this into practice. Squeeze half a fresh lemon into about 300 to 400 milliliters of water, then add just a touch of natural mineral salt, about 12 teaspoons, stir gently, and enjoy it first thing in the morning or when you feel sluggish or achy. The citric acid helps the salt dissolve fully and, together with vitamin C, gently opens cellular gates for hydration to flow in deeply. Many older adults share that this simple ritual, almost meditative, lifts early stiffness, steadies shaky legs, and adds a quiet clarity of mind. So while it may feel like an age-old habit, lemon juice with mineral salt actually stands on firm scientific ground, combining electrolytes, antioxidants, and collagen-supporting nutrients in one humble glass, a small act, grounded in tradition, now backed by evidence. Thank you for joining me on this deep dive into what fuels and fortifies us. I hope this exploration leaves you feeling more connected to your body, more empowered in your choices, and maybe even a little inspired to experiment for yourself. If you found value in this journey, please consider liking, subscribing, or sharing it with someone who might benefit too. Your support means the world and helps keep content like this alive. Until next time, take care of yourself, stay curious, and may you always listen to what your body is truly asking for. Thank you for watching.